Well, today, Millie and I have a little good old-fashioned American news for you. The state of Tennessee is doing what the rest of the country is too scared to do, trusting law-abiding citizens over the criminals who prey on them. Tennessee lawmakers just passed HB 1802, a bill headed straight to Governor Bill Lee's desk that would allow property owners to use deadly force to protect their personal property. Lee is expected to sign the legislation. That means would-be burglars, arsonists, trespassers, rapists, and all other manner of criminal characters could legally be confronted with a firearm. These Tennessee-based lawbreakers will now be thinking twice before coming onto someone else's property with bad intentions, because when bad intentions meet common sense laws, well, it's time to meet a little something known as consequences for your actions. You gotta love it. Don't you love it, Millie? Huh? I think you do. I don't know if you've heard of Palantir. If you haven't heard of Palantir, trust me, you will. Same thing with BlackRock. If you haven't heard of them, you will. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, our government agency, recently awarded Palantir Technologies a $300 million blanket purchase agreement, a BPA, creating a new system called One Farmer, One File. This will create a single unified digital profile for every farmer across America. Crop production, whatever subsidies they get from the government, supply chains will all get funneled into one AI Palantir militarized system. They're saying it's going to streamline everything and the farmer's going to love it. I'm sure they're giving the farmers a bunch of money because I understand they're all signing up. So I'm sure the reason is because they're making a bunch of money from the government. Well, I'm sure that'll cease. And then it won't be fun. It's like the DMV, waiting in line at the DMV. Can you imagine farmers waiting in line to plant their crops? Anyway, so much for that one. The United States has sunk 16 Iranian mine layers since March. Iran has fired on 3 additional merchant ships in the last 48 hours. This sure does not seem like a ceasefire. 1/3 of the world's nitrogen fertilizer has been cut off because of this war. If we think groceries are high now, just wait. 70% of American farmers have just told the Farm Bureau that they cannot afford fertilizer they need for this planting season. Everything I've been hearing about has been food prices are going to go up 3 or 4 times what they are now even. So I say prepare. You know, at first, looking in the Bible, it talks about trust God. God's a provider. Everything will be fine. Don't worry, which I believe in that. Don't worry. I have faith. But if my car is going to continue to run, I need to change the oil. I need to make provisions. Well, I just recently found in the Bible, I didn't know this, that in Proverbs 6:6, it says to watch the ants. Yeah, you like ants? Oh, watch, because if you want to be wise, watch the ants. They don't have a boss. No one tells them to do this, but they go and they collect food and they store it for later when they need it. And it says that we be wise to follow their lead on that. So I think it's a good time to make provisions. flour, rice, beans. Those things are pretty inexpensive right now. They may not be worse than expensive later. They may be unattainable. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, here's one. Another one makes me nuts. It's a good thing. I have my vehicle's a 1995 Mazda pickup, and I'm fine with it. Compared to this new, Ford has filed the patents to control your car on a video camera and AI determining if you're fit to drive. If there's an emergency and you need to get your loved one to the hospital immediately, you jump in your vehicle and your computer detects your biometric data. Your pupils are large, your breathing is heavy, and you're in a condition that is not fit to drive. So it won't come out of park. It won't start for you. Your truck will actually read your lips, and it monitors conversations between everyone in the vehicle. It will detect you're wearing a seatbelt or if you're using your cell phone. General Motors has already implemented biometric seat sensors and heart rate detection. Tesla has automatic stress detection. Insurance companies can access this data, and so can law enforcement. Law enforcement subpoenas your data, and your vehicle testifies against you by showing you were a little stressed just prior to your accident. Law enforcement cannot get your private information without a warrant. That's a constitutional right, Fourth Amendment. We have a right to be secure in our papers, person, papers, and effects. But there's no law against them going to a private company, which has all your personal data, and acquiring it from them. They can pay this company to give them the information that they want, where legally they could not get it from me. That's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with the Supreme Court. I think it's already been to the Supreme Court, and they allowed it. I don't know, people. I don't know about this crazy world. What's happening here? People are saying we're already in World War III. We're just not noticing. I noticed we had a big fire here at the Valero refinery on the coast in Texas. And I've noticed too that some pipelines have caught fire, exploded. And this is happening around the world to energy and chemical plants. They're all catching fire now. It's too many to be coincidental. They're saying that these are very possibly terrorist attacks and that this is a war that's already upon us. We just don't know it yet. Well, if that's true, it should start to make sense pretty soon. God bless everybody. I'm praying. I think everything's going to be okay. Huh. Little girl. Huh. Right? Okay, then. Do you have anything to say to the folks at home? No? You're my good girl. Want down? Want down? Okay.